What if I told you that every night while you sleep, your brain is secretly washing itself? That's right, while you're drifting into dreams, a hidden cleaning crew inside your skull is at work, flushing out toxins and waste that could otherwise pile up and damage your brain. And here's the shocking part: skip a few nights of proper sleep, and this cleanup doesn't happen. Over time, that buildup could increase your risk of memory problems, cognitive decline, and even diseases like Alzheimer's. It sounds like science fiction, but it's real, and it all comes down to a system in your brain that most people have never even heard of. By the end of this video, you'll see sleep in a completely new way, not just as rest, but as essential brain maintenance. Have you ever wondered why you feel so foggy after a bad night's sleep? Or why pulling an all-nighter makes your thinking sluggish, your focus scattered, and even your mood off? It turns out, it's not just your imagination. Your brain actually depends on sleep to perform a nightly detox, clearing out the junk that accumulates while you're awake. You might be asking, how does your brain even clean itself? And why does skipping sleep have such a big impact on long-term brain health? Scientists have discovered that sleep isn't just about rest, it's a critical period for your brain to reset, repair, and flush out harmful substances that, if left alone, can quietly harm your memory, decision-making, and emotional health. Today, we'll explore the fascinating science behind this nightly cleanup, uncover the hidden dangers of poor sleep, and reveal actionable tips to help your brain do its best work while you dream. By understanding how your brain detoxes itself, you can make small changes tonight that have lasting effects for years to come. At the heart of this cleanup process is something called the glymphatic system. Think of it as your brain's personal dishwashing system, but instead of washing plates, it flushes out waste proteins and harmful chemicals. When you're awake, your brain cells are busy processing information, firing signals, and keeping you alert. This activity produces metabolic waste, like beta amyloid, a sticky protein linked to Alzheimer's disease. During sleep, your brain cells shrink slightly, creating more space between them. This expansion allows cerebrospinal fluid, a clear, watery liquid surrounding your brain, to flow more freely, washing away the waste products that have built up over the day. Imagine squeezing a sponge. When it's compressed, water can't pass through. But when you let it expand, it soaks up and flushes away all the grime. That's essentially what your glymphatic system does every night. Interestingly, this system works best during deep sleep, the stage when your body is most relaxed and your brain waves slow down. So, if you're only getting fragmented sleep or cutting your rest short, you're literally preventing your brain from doing its nightly cleaning. And over time, this can add up in ways that aren't immediately obvious, but can be devastating years down the line. Here's where it gets alarming: when your brain can't properly flush out waste, those sticky proteins, like beta amyloid and tau, start to accumulate. Over time, they form clumps that interfere with communication between neurons, which is exactly what happens in neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Scientists have found that people who consistently get poor sleep have higher levels of these proteins in their brains. In other words, missing sleep isn't just making you groggy the next day, it could be silently harming your brain for decades. Even one night of inadequate sleep can have measurable effects. Studies using brain imaging show that after just a single night of sleep deprivation, the brain's glymphatic system slows dramatically. Imagine a city where the garbage trucks stop running overnight, trash piles up, streets get clogged, and the next day, the whole city feels sluggish and dirty. That's your brain without deep, restorative sleep. And it's not just long-term disease risk that suffers. In the short term, lack of sleep leads to cognitive fog, poor memory consolidation, irritability, and slower reaction times. Ever notice how a sleepless night leaves you forgetful or struggling to concentrate on simple tasks? That's your brain signaling that it's running on backup power while the cleanup crew is stuck at home. Even lifestyle factors can exacerbate the problem. High stress, late-night screen time, alcohol, and caffeine all interfere with your brain's ability to enter the deep sleep stage where detox happens. So, it's not just about getting in bed, it's about creating the conditions that allow your brain to do its nightly work. Let's take a closer look at the consequences of chronically skipping sleep. Imagine sitting at your desk for 8 hours straight without ever taking a break to stretch or clear your workspace. Slowly, clutter builds up. Papers pile, coffee cups accumulate, and your productivity drops. Now, replace the desk with your brain, and the clutter is toxic waste like beta amyloid. Without nightly cleaning, these proteins can form plaques that disrupt neural communication. Over years, this can lead to memory loss, decreased problem-solving ability, and even structural brain changes. Worse, poor sleep is linked to emotional consequences. When the glymphatic system isn't functioning optimally, the buildup of toxins can affect regions of your brain responsible for mood regulation, like the amygdala. That's one reason sleep-deprived people are more prone to anxiety, irritability, and depression. You might think you're just tired or stressed, but in reality, your brain is sending a warning: it's drowning in waste and can't work properly. And these aren't just hypothetical scenarios. Long-term studies show that consistently getting less than 7 hours of sleep per night is associated with a higher risk of Alzheimer's and other cognitive disorders later in life. Essentially, every night you sacrifice sleep, you're skipping a session of essential brain maintenance, a process you can never fully recover retroactively. The good news? You don't have to resign yourself to brain fog or long-term risk. There are practical steps you can take to optimize your brain's nightly cleanup. First and foremost, prioritize consistent, deep sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours per night, and try to go to bed and wake up at roughly the same time every day, even on weekends. Your glymphatic system thrives on rhythm, much like a well-maintained factory line. Creating the right environment is key. Keep your bedroom dark, cool, and quiet. Avoid screens and bright lights at least an hour before bed, because blue light suppresses melatonin, the hormone that signals your brain it's time to enter deep sleep. Moderate exercise during the day also helps. It increases slow-wave sleep, the stage when brain detox is most active. Your diet matters too. Heavy late-night meals, alcohol, or excessive caffeine can interfere with restorative sleep. Think of your brain like a sponge again. If it's overloaded or stressed, it can't expand and let fluid flow freely. Minimizing these disruptors gives your brain the space it needs to wash away toxins effectively. Even small habits add up. A consistent bedtime routine, a warm shower, light stretching, or reading a book can signal to your body that it's time to wind down. Over time, these routines can enhance sleep quality, helping your glymphatic system do its job efficiently. So the next time you think skipping sleep is harmless, remember, your brain is literally paying the price. Sleep isn't just a pause in your day, it's a critical maintenance period for your brain. Every night, while you dream, your brain is hard at work cleaning up the waste of your waking hours. Neglecting this process may not cause immediate alarm, but over years, the consequences quietly accumulate: memory lapses, mood changes, and increased risk of serious neurological diseases. So here's a question to reflect on tonight. Would you risk your brain health for one more late-night scroll or binge watch? By giving your brain the sleep it deserves, you're investing in sharper memory, clearer thinking, and long-term cognitive resilience. If you found this video eye-opening, hit subscribe and join our community of curious minds uncovering the hidden workings of the human body. And tell us in the comments, what S1 sleep habit you'll change starting tonight. Your brain will thank you tomorrow.